Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my Dark Souls Platinum Trophy Guide. My name is Drago, and as you can see right now, we're about to get into Sen's Fortress. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and join Warriors of Sunlight Covenant. I need the miracles for the trophy, and you need the Covenant joining dialogue as well to get the trophy for that. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna homeward bone to the last bonfire where I rested, which is gonna be the bonfire right before Sen's Fortress, the Undead Parish bonfire. Now, in a previous episode, you guys have seen me run to the New Londra ruins in order to get the very large ember, as well as some titanite chunks, and just so I could upgrade my claymore to plus 15. In this particular episode, I will show you guys the walkthrough through Sen's Fortress. We're gonna get all the items of note there, and we're gonna beat the boss, and we're gonna get to Anor Londo. So now, when you first enter, you will notice that you will get attacked by these two serpent men who look like something out of either the old Conan TV series or Berserk manga, I guess. It kind of remind me about the Snake Baron, one of the characters from the Berserk manga that I grew up watching when I was younger back in Russia, so fun memories. Now, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and equip the crossbow plus 6. Watch out for these traps. I will show you guys the lower level of Sen's Fortress as well. This guy you can kind of just parry. All these snake men, not much of a challenge at all. The wind up on their hits is pretty slow, so and this dude I'm gonna take out of magic attacks. So now, before we go up top, I want to show you guys how to get to the lower part of Sen's Fortress. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna lose some of the armor that we got, so not to be kind of encumbered down, I guess. And now you can go ahead and perform a drop attack. And defeat all these snake men down here. Now, the reason why I decided to choose this pathway is because there are a couple of items of note in this area, as well as a pit with titanite demons. This is a spot where you can get some demon titanite. There are a total of 4 pieces to be had in this area. I switched to rusted iron ring here just because this pit here, it's similar to the swamp in Blighttown. So you're not going to have your full range of motion unless you have the rusted iron ring. So I really recommend putting it on if you're planning on farming this area for demon titanite. Anyway, the first two demons are not particularly challenging. The the second demon in this area actually has a scythe right next to him, which is a pretty good weapon for dexterity quality builds. If you like halberd type weapons, I guess. Lightning weapons work wonders against these guys. They're very weak against lightning damage, so that's something to keep in mind, I suppose. And see, I picked up a scythe. Also, don't forget to pick up Demon Titanite and the Soul of a Brave Warrior. So now I'm not gonna fight the other two Titanite demons. They're a little bit tougher, and it just takes a lot longer to beat them. So I'm gonna hold off on beating them now, but now you guys know where they are located. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the way out. There's a little ladder here. It's kind of easy to miss. It will lead you back to the area right before the swinging pendulums. However, there's also a hidden passageway that will lead you up top, and it will take you to the area right on top of the gate with the giant. This is going to be the same giant you saw in a cutscene when you ring the second bell. So I'm just going to go ahead, open this pathway, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to kill that giant. And killing those giants will result in acquiring of Titanite chunks. So another enemy to farm. Watch out for those swinging attacks that they do, and once they're down like that on all fours, just go ahead and wail on them as much as you can. And once these guys are dead, they will drop Titanite chunks, so which are in short supply throughout the game, and you need them to upgrade your equipment, your shields, and your weapon. Okay, so now we can go ahead, drop back down, and we'll be in the area right after the entrance with the swinging pendulums. Just go ahead and follow this passageway towards the top. There will be some more swinging pendulums. We already took out the snake charmer who's flinging lightning bolts from up top. So just go ahead and proceed carefully through the swinging pendulums. My best advice in this area is just kind of take your time and not rush. There's a shield of large Titanite shards. Be wary of all the sorts of different traps in this area. There is a hidden wall right behind the sleeping Serpent Man below. So in order to access Big Head Logan, who is the second sorcery trainer, you need to open this wall. The most commonly used way is to get higher up in Sense Fortress and turn the lever leading the rocks to go down the passageway right behind me. However, there's actually an easier way to get to this, and that involves you dropping down and aggroing the snake warrior right in front of you. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now what you want to do is you want to get between him and the wall, and one of his attacks will lead to him breaking through the wall. And if you have the master key with you, you'll be able to unlock Big Head Logan from his cell. And if you're a caster build, a mage build, or like a build that incorporates intelligence in any way, such as Dex intelligence build or a Strength intelligence build, you might want to go back to Firelink Shrine to
learn some new spells from Big Head Logan. I'm not going to bother with that right now. I'm just going to go ahead and go further in Sense Fortress. But he is free now, so he's going to be available to use the Magic Trainer. And you can either go and get the spells from now, or you can wait till Duke's Archives, where he will have a full repertoire of his spells. That includes the crystal spells and the regular magic spells such as Soul Spear that he usually sells. Alright, if that makes sense. Now, in this part, wait till a boulder rolls by, and then you can go ahead and run up. The Snake Charmer guy will, Snake Caster or Snake Charmer, I call him Snake Charmers, he will meet his untimely demise thanks to this boulder. And if you run into the room up top, there will be a ring of steel protection, which increases your resistance to physical attacks. That does not include any type of lightning element, fire element, magic or divine element attacks, just the physical damage. Here I drop down to pick up Shotel, and this is the second location with the Siegmeyer of Katarina. In case you did not get the dialogue of him before you open the gate to Sense Fortress. He'll pretty much tell you how much of a fat ass he is and that he cannot accomplish anything on his own, pretty much, so, yeah. Sorry, Onion Bro, I'm not a fan. Although the armor is pretty cool.
Alright, now we're just going to go ahead and proceed further into the level. There will be another trap right past this fog gate and another one of the snake guys. I'm just going to go ahead and roll through this. Get to the side right away. Got stuck between this dude and a chair. Or a table, I should say. Anyway. Now, in the next upcoming area, if you run straight up, you'll be able to access this little ledge where you can drop down and attack the snake mage on the platform. There will be a soul item, and there will also be an armor set. It will be a black sorcerer armor set and a miracle and a spell called Hush, which has the same effect as the Slumbering Dragon Crescent Ring. So you can either take this ladder to go to the next area, or you can go back to the area with the platform with the caster, go through the wooden gate, and if you drop down, there will be another enemy. That too. There will be an area where you'll be able to pick up a Slumbering Dragon Crescent Ring. So, not an important item. What it does, it mutes the sound of your footsteps, so you'll be able to sneak up on the enemies. Alright, and now that I've picked that up, we're going to be set back a little bit. It took me a while to kind of figure out where I was, so yeah, it kind of puts you like all the way back towards the beginning of the level. But since we killed all our enemies, our journey back up is not going to be tedious. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna encounter the first mimic. Yeah, let's see here. Mimics are disguised as treasure chests, and when you open them, they will perform a grab attack and will take a good chunk out of your health. So watch out for these guys. The way you can spot them is that they're a little bit different. They're a slightly lighter color than your regular chests. So there's one way to spot them. This particular mimic will drop a lightning spear, which is going to be the first lightning element weapon that you will get in the game. And now, before you proceed to the next part, notice there's a hole where the boulders go down to. If you wait for the hole to fill up and wait for the boulder to bust through the wall, you'll be able to access the Cavernous Gold Serpent Ring, which is a must when you're trying to farm for items, since it increases your item discovery stat. So certainly I recommend picking it up. It's one of the best rings for a fresh new build, just because it will make farming for items much easier. As you can see with this platform, you need to roll off before it goes any further up, otherwise it will do quite a bit of damage if you're not careful and if you stay on it for too long. I'm gonna go ahead and aim these boulders somewhere else. And now we're going up, and there's going to be another trap. Again, just make sure you don't get hit by that. By now you should be able to recognize the traps pretty easily. This is probably the toughest swinging pendulum trap throughout the whole game, just because it requires you to run through these pretty fast. And there's going to be a couple of these snake enemies up ahead. You can either parry them or just bring up your guard and then block their strike and hit them. It's up to you. They're not particularly tough to parry. Oh, and I got a flamberge, pretty good dexterity weapon. It's like a dexterity curse sword, causes bleed. Pretty neat weapon. Got a very nice moveset, and it's easy to dead angle people with it too in PvP. So comes in handy. All right. Now, as you come up to the top there, before you proceed down the walkway, take a look to your left. There will be a caster there. Just go ahead and either attack him with magic or arrows or fire bombs, or you can just sprint past him, but you risk a chance of being knocked off the sledge and having to backtrack all the way from the beginning of the level. So certainly recommend taking him out before you run through. At this juncture, I'm gonna go ahead and travel down first. There will be a couple of Boulder Knights armed with Boulder swords and Boulder shields. There will be also Ring of Flame resistance. They're slightly more powerful than their counterparts in the Undead Parish, but they still shouldn't be too much of a hindrance. and just go ahead and pick up the Ring of Flame resistance. They can drop Titanite shards as well as large Titanite shards. And so it is a pretty good place to farm these. Oh, sorry. I've been up pretty late. It's 4 o'clock in the morning on Sunday right now. Just got back home not too long ago, and I'm pretty tired, about to hit the sack, but I've wanted to record this commentary prior, and I just have not been able to. So there is a bonfire if you walk over this ledge. I certainly do recommend resting here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna reverse hollowing as well. And next up, I'm gonna show you the Prince Rykard's tower, and we're gonna go ahead and summon Iron Knight Tarkus for the boss fight with the Golem. And we will also open the shortcut to the beginning of the level. There's another 2 large Titanite shards. It seems like you get them in droves in this level. I believe you get 6 or 7 total. Get 1 more for good measure here from this knight. This knight is your first really good bet at farming for these large Titanite shards. So make sure if you're running low, if you're trying to upgrade your weapons, make sure you use that. Prince Rykard is the hollow elite knight at the top of the stairs here. He's not much of a challenge, but be careful when he goes into the parrying stance, because he can, if you don't have enough HP, he will be able to one-shot you with a parry if you're not careful. And you'll also pick up the Rare Ring of Sacrifice and a Divine Blessing in the chest after him. So, and these will come in handy throughout the game. Divine Blessing, obviously, because it not only restores your HP, but it also removes any status effects, including Curse. And Rare Ring of Sacrifice comes in handy in, say, boss fight with Seath the Scaleless Dragon, and other places such as the Depths or Great Hollow, where you encounter enemies that inflict Curse. Now, at this part, go ahead and jump across the bridge. You will encounter a merchant here who will be the first merchant that sells large and green Titanite shards. So you can purchase some of those from him. I'm not really going to bother with that right now. Also sells rings that boost the lightning and magic defenses. Nothing that we really need to worry about. And down the ladder, there will be another snake caster with who will hold a key to the shortcut, which I will show you guys how to unlock. Just roll through his attack, his lightning attack, and he should go down without too much trouble. And you can just go ahead and walk up the stairs. Just be careful not to take a step in the wrong direction, because if you do fall off near the top of the stairs, you will die. So now you can either jump the gap, or you can just fall down. It will take a chunk of your health off, but you will have the access to sniper crossbow. The weapon is pretty useless. but I guess for a completionist purposes, I will show you guys how to acquire that as well. So kill the Boulder Knight at the bottom, and go ahead and proceed to where you saw the Steel Knight of Bernique. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go the other way. There will be another Boulder Knight. Alright. I'm obviously a little drunk right now, so just as you saw me whiffing a bunch of parries. Try it again. Try it again. This is not my night, apparently. Ooh. Good lord. That was embarrassing. No, I did not drive tonight. Alright. Anyhow. Oh, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and consume one humanity. I guess I can afford that. Not one of my finer moments right there. Pretty embarrassing. Usually I get those guys pretty easily, but all it takes is one or 8 mistimed parries, and yeah. Now I die. Alright. Round 2, rematch. It just seemed like he had a different wind-up from the Boulder Knights and Undead Parish that I'm used to. Oh, now that he's gonna go down from the first hit. Whatever. That was moderately frustrating, to say the least. So now this is the part where you open the shortcut. Go ahead and step into it to unlock it. That way you'll be able to go from the top to the bottom of Sense Fortress. Alright. Now we're almost at the boss fight. There will be another giant up top who you pretty much have to kill in order to take an Iron Golem, just because he will be throwing some explosive boulders at you. So and there's a summon sign, but that's not the guy we want. We want the Black Iron Tarkus, just because he's a badass. And he's located in this little tower here. He gets his own tower in this game, which is fitting. I go Stevie. There's quite a few players playing at the moment, so I'm gonna go ahead and deck out myself in my favorite Elite Knight gear, and just cause. And now I'm gonna go ahead and take out this annoying golem up top. Yeah, and Tarkus makes a very quick work out of that guy, so Not at all challenging. Now you'll get another Titanite chunk out of him, and yeah, I'm not even going to bother summoning any of these guys. In fact, I think I'm just going to let Tarkus take on the boss all by himself. He's used to those kind of heroics, so... Yeah, you can see Tarkus does some pretty crazy damage against the boss. And yeah, it seems like sometimes it just goes both ways. And he stuns him pretty quick too. As you can see. Alright, Tarkus, you almost got him, buddy. He's all yours. I've seen him just do crazy stuff against Iron Golem. Like, there are times where he knocked him off with like a second hit, knocked him off the ledge. It was good times. Although I have seen Iron Golem pick him up and throw him off the ledge a couple of times as well. So it's getting down to the wire, and Tarkus would have had this fight by now if his AI was a little better, but I guess I'll have to run in and finish this up. Oh well. Tarkus, you did not die in vain. I think that was the first time I've seen Tarkus fail in a regular game. I've seen him die a few times in New Game Plus. I've seen him get thrown off the ledge in New Game Plus and whatnot, but this is definitely one of the first times I've seen him fail like that in just a regular game. Wow. A little underwhelming. I was expecting a much better show. Anyway, as you come down here, you'll get the soul of the Iron Golem, and you will also get a cutscene where you'll be teleported to Anor Londo thanks to creepy brain gargoyles. So that will be coming up tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, depending on how I feel tomorrow morning. We'll see. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this walkthrough so far. Leave a like and subscribe. Helps my channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow or in the next video. Next stop will be Anor Londo. And you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching.